Good evening. It is an absolute pleasure for me to be here tonight to share my experience with the Kohl Children's Museum. 6 years ago, I was privileged to be among the first participants in the museum's Early Childhood Connection program for child care providers. This was an extension of a very successful partnership with the Chicago Public Schools, giving educators tools and training they need to become better teachers. The training I received changed the way that I teach. I found out that I don't have to control the classroom environment by providing all of the answers. I have learned the importance of listening to children to find out what they want to know. I have learned to watch them in their play and observe their interests. I have also learned that a child's curiosity is a powerful learning tool. And as teachers, we should nurture this curiosity to develop the thinkers and leaders for the future of tomorrow. When a child approaches me and says, "Miss D, do the worms come out of the sidewalk?" Or "Why do they come out of the sidewalk when it rains?" Or "Do worms swim?" Instead of giving them yes or no answers, we begin a project that allows children to study worms. We find worms under rocks after a rainstorm, and before long, we're learning the science of where worms live and how they move. We're building math skills by learning how to measure, to solve a debate between 4-year-old Walter and 3-year-old David, who has the longest worm. And we're reading books and learning about worms and new vocabulary, all from the project approach. When a child turns up his nose and says, "Stinky garbage," as the park truck sits and the sanitation workers try desperately to just say hello to the children, and they glare back at them with this disgusted look on their faces, I remember the valuable tools that I have gained through the Early Childhood Connection program and use this opportunity as a teachable moment to learn and to teach them about the important jobs of the community. Suddenly, this becomes another project that involves making maps of where the garbage goes, learning about recycling, and saving the environment. And the question of the day, yes, there are women sanitation workers, as the children interview Ms. Linda, the driver, which is another project skill. In the program book tonight, there's a quote that education is not filling of a pail, but the lightning of a spark. And with your support, these sparks are flying in my classroom. With your support, I can spark a love of reading and open a world of imagination. I can spark a love of numbers and lay the foundation for financial literacy. I can spark the love of music and art that foster creativity and build our collective culture. I can spark cooperation, communication, and social skills that make Chicago a stronger community. And with your support, Kohl Children's Museum has sparked me to become a better educator. With your support, thank you. With your support, I, along with the hundreds of other child care providers and CPS teachers that have participated in this program, are igniting these sparks in our children. And from the bottom of my heart, I thank you.